Roy, how you doing? Guess what? Guess who I saw coming out of Cassadine's yacht early this morning at the crack of dawn? Alexandria Quartermain.
You saw her?
Big as life. You can bet on it.
You're serious about this?
Oh, Sonny, now would I tell you if I weren't serious?
No. No, of course you wouldn't. Well, this is absolutely fascinating. I mean, Alex having an early morning meeting with Cassadine.
Now, I didn't say that. I said I saw her coming out. I didn't say I saw her going in, and I got there before 6 o'clock.
Oh. What a revolting development this is. Okay. Well, let me look after it.
Okay.
You have done a wonderful day's work already, my little darling. Now, why don't you sit back and put your feet up and kick back, and I shall go over to the yacht and find out what all this mess is about.
Now, listen, Sonny, you're going to have to snap it up because we're running out of time. I mean it.
I know. Listen, while you've got your feet up and sucking into my gin, why don't you see if you can come up with an idea to get the heat off Spencer? Maybe if you could do that, he might just show up.
I'll try.
What's that?
Well, it's just the plumber in the bathroom.
What bloody plumber?
Well, he said he talked to you.
What? There's no broken pipe in the bathroom. I didn't talk to any plumber.
Sonny.
Early, come on.
I mean, stop that gun, lady. Well, this is going to be tough to explain, but I think I can explain it.
I can't wait, Slick. I really can't wait. I mean, look, if you want to do my plumbing a favor, why don't you try in the bathroom?
Well,
and incidentally, what sort of music would you like?
What do you mean?
For the comedy act.
Oh, well, it's not that exactly. I'll explain it. Believe me, I can handle it.
Well, this better work.
Edward, it will work, I promise you.
I hope so. I hope it doesn't end up like some of those cockamamie schemes of yours. There's a lot riding on this. Not only our family financial future, but the family name as well.
Edward, will you please try to relax?
How can I relax? If it doesn't work, why, it could be disaster for the family.
Edward, I will remind you that I am still a member of this family, and I would do nothing to jeopardize it. Now, you know that.
Well, I'm glad you realize how serious it is.
Well, of course I realize how serious it is. No, I assure you, it is going to go beautifully.
A bit better. I have a business to run. I can't spend all my time worrying about this, you know.
Oh, well, stop worrying about it. Just go on with your day's agenda and forget about it.
Some agenda. Lunch with that old windbag Jason. He's trying to get me to invest in some sort of a, I don't know, newfangled idea or something.
Good, you'll have fun saying no.
Maybe a millionaire and has some marvelous ideas, but he's still a hell of a lunch partner. I get indigestion just sitting across the table from him.
Well, I think you should go. Come on.
Well, it's too late to cancel now. I doubt if I can even concentrate on his proposal. I'll see you later. I'm going to lunch.
Yes, sir. Have a good meeting, Edward.
Yes, you enjoy your lunch, Mr. Quartermain.
And speaking of lunch, I think this might be a good time for you to take yours.
Oh, but you don't want me to wait around till you get back?
No, that won't be necessary. I had a very big breakfast, so I'll be staying here.
Kathy, are you coming? I mean, the elevator is here.
Yes.
Thank you.
Well, hello.
Hi, Rose.
What is the new chief of staff doing here for lunch? Don't you usually eat at the hospital?
I have to come by the clinic.
Well, and are they managing without you?
I don't even think they know I'm not there.
Hello, Rick.
Heather, hi.
Heather, would you be so kind as to take care of our distinguished young doctor?
Rose.
Well, certainly. Yes, wait to your table, sir.
Ladies, I can find my own way to the table, please. I like the daily special, whatever it is, and hold the mayonnaise if it has it, okay? Thank you.
Wow. Sounds like the good doctor's had a bad day already. I don't think he'd turn down a cup of tea. Heather, would you do me a favor and take this over to him? And while you're at it, take one for yourself, take a break. He might want the company.
You really think so?
Yeah, I think so. It's not that busy right now anyway.
Well, if you don't think he'd mind.
No, I don't think so, not at all. I can't get these untangled. There you go.
I'll untangle him.
Thank you. And tell him his lunch is on the way.
All right.
Here, you might want this.
Thanks. Here you go, Rick. Rose thought you might want this right away. And she also told me to tell you that your meal's on the way.
Thanks, Heather.
She put me on a break now, so if you'd like a little company, I could join you. You seem kind of down. Well, if you'd rather be alone.
Heather, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I'm just a million miles away. I really am.
Look, if you want to have lunch alone, I can understand it.
No, please stay. Please sit down.
All right.
Just not in the best shape right now, that's all. It hasn't been a good day.
Oh, well, you seem a little preoccupied.
Yeah, well, I had a thing at the hospital with the doctor. I had to take him down a few pegs, and I hate doing that. Really bothers me.
Well, acting as chief of staff can really be a strain sometimes.
Well, I had to do what I did. But it was a confrontation, and the kind of confrontation I don't like. Just left me wiped out.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Sorry, I'm sure you do. You've had several of your own, haven't you? Lately.
Not sure I know what you're talking about.
Well, your little scene with Ann the other day, Ann told me about it.
I see.
Well, I've never heard exactly what happened from your side. Would you care to tell me what happened?
Well, I don't blame Ann. I mean, she must feel awfully guilty about taking Jeff away from me. About taking my son and my husband away from me.
We are not talking about blame. I really don't feel we are.
No?
No.
Well, it sounded that way to me from the tone of your voice.
I'm trying to find out what happened the other night. That's all, Heather. Just
Why?
what happened.
I mean, what difference would it make if I tried to tell you? No matter what I say, you and Joe and everyone else refuse to see my side of things.
That's not true.
You keep telling me not to live in the past. And when I try not to, you make me.
We're talking about something that just happened.
No, we're not. You're still hanging my past over my head. No matter how hard I try to get on with my life, you still keep bringing it back up to me. Now, I'm trying to be a normal person. I know I was a terrible person. I know I did a lot of horrible, dreadful, unexcusable things. But now I just want to lead a normal life again. Maybe I'm dreaming. I want a husband and children. I just want to live somewhere with someone who loves me. Is that so much to ask?
Mind if I join you?
Joe.
Hello, Joe. No, go right ahead. Here, take my seat. Rose needs some help with the counter anyway.
I trust you heard that.
Couldn't help it. It gets to me, too.
What? Heather's dream?
No. I don't know. As soon as I know that Heather is one thing, something else, some other facet of her opens itself up to me. I think she's a lot more complicated than anybody has ever figured.
I wouldn't kid yourself at all. I don't care how much sweet talk you get out of her. I don't trust her, and I don't think I ever will.
People can change, Rick.
Not Heather. I really don't feel that way. She claims to love her son and Jeff. The fact is that she tricked Jeff into marrying her, and she sold her own son. Sold him.
Sold him?
That's right. As though he were some commodity, some piece of furniture. Now, to sell your own son, if that's not being some kind of monster, I don't know what is.
Well, she made a very good point here, too. And it's not fair to judge her now for what she did in the past.
Did you just say that to me? Are you changing sides? I don't believe it.
I'm not taking sides.
Well, it sure sounds like it, Joe. Now, I would hate to see Heather do to you or any other man what she did to my brother.
Monica, financial ruin. Edward was right. We do have to be careful around Kathy. Oh, hello? Albert, it's me, Alex Quartermain. May I speak to Mr. Cassadine?
One moment, please, ma'am. Miss Quartermain. Thank you.
Alex, sweetheart, I'd hope to hear from you.
It's good news, Tony. Luke called.
Then Kimo was right. Then he saw Luke leaving the girl's apartment.
Absolutely. And your guess was right, too. Laura isn't even with him. And he may not even know where she is.
Interesting. Very interesting. Tell me, how are you proceeding on your little plan with finding Laura?
Beautifully. Just beautifully.
What do you got there?
What? Oh, no, nothing really.
Give it to me.
Just a button.
Yeah, what else is it, though?
What else could it be? What is it?
Where did it come from?
My hand, you saw it.
Don't get cute with me, Slick. This is obviously important, otherwise you would have dropped it the minute we walked in here. That's it, isn't it?
What?
Spencer doesn't have the Ice Princess.
Ice Princess? I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, yes, you do. Otherwise you wouldn't be here.
Look, I came here because, see that button is like a button I got on
Yeah,
a suited...
up a coat, right? Of course, it's awful. That's the reason you're fossicking around in my closet here. You're trying to find a jacket with a missing button on it, aren't you? Where does this fit in with the missing statue? Come on, level with me.
I don't know. Statues, I don't know about nothing.
I think you know all about it, boy. There's someone out there running around with a jacket with a missing button on it. Is that who has the statue? Hmm?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Listen, Slick.
Yeah.
We're wasting time here, precious time. Where's Luke?
Look, how should I know?
Tell me and I'll help you find this jacket with a missing button.
If I knew where Luke was, why should I tell you?
I need to find Luke.
Okay. Why do you want to find him?
Because I want to help him.
You want to help him, right? Well, I don't know where he is.
Okay. Okay. Well, if you won't tell me where he is, at least take a message to him from me. Tell him I'm concerned about both him and Laura. I want to help them.
Look, you waste...
Now, you listen to me. I'm not after that statue. Right now, all I'm worried about are those two kids and this unholy mess that they've blundered themselves into. They're in more and bigger trouble than they ever imagined.
You're on the level, right?
Yeah. I'll give you my word on that.
Okay. What about me? Can I walk out of here?
Get out of here. Find Luke before someone else does.
Hey, lady, come on. She still got that gun in my head. What about her? I mean, would she follow me?
She won't follow you.
You're not going to follow me?
I'm not going to follow you either. Just get my message to Luke.
I'll tell you what. If I see him, I will tell him.
Slick.
Yeah.
Tell him one more thing.
What?
Tell him if, wherever he is, if he wants help, I'm here. Now, POQ.
Okay.
You reckon he can convince Luke?
He has to, or else we're sunk, Sonny.
Yeah. And Laura winds up a widow before the wedding night even kicks off.